orange and blue skies, baby. In this video, we're gonna be reviewing the New Balance 993 in collaboration with Kith in this Madison Square Garden theme colorway. This is obviously a Knicks inspired colorway. We'll go over all the details, go over everything you need to know in case you're someone out there still interested in buying this pair. So let's get into it. So this colorway, alongside the navy colorway, released on November 3rd, 2025. However, Kith decided to do something a little bit different that I feel like they haven't done in a long time. And that's that they had a Kith strike on Halloween day. And basically the way they did it was they shared a QR code next to MSG. And Ronnie shared this on his own account. So you were able to just basically screenshot that QR code, then basically access that link and be able to buy them. Then there was an exclusive access to all the Kith members throughout the weekend that you were able to buy these. So you definitely had multiple chances to cop. And then they officially released on the Monday program on November 3rd. So the shoes come in a regular Made in USA box. Unfortunately, you don't get a custom box similar to what we got back with the 990 V6. That one also included a dust bag. Here with these, you just get a regular kind of release. Nothing really special here with this unboxing experience. The shoes come out of the box with these light gray laces. They do come with 2 additional pairs of laces in the blue and orange color. The orange ones do have a polka dot design, which it is pretty cool if you want to switch things up there. Obviously, the colorway here is the Knicks inspired colorway. So you basically have 2 shades of gray, even though depending on the lighting, these panels right here on the lower side kind of look a little bit like a cream color, like a very light cream color with a combination of gray. Then here and around the eye stays and here underneath the N logo, it switches over to a more traditional light gray color. You do have obviously suede throughout the upper panels of the shoe. It is a Made in USA sneaker, so it is going to feel nice and buttery as you would expect. The underlays is the mesh material, which is in the blue color. Definitely a brighter blue here makes it stand out a lot. One thing that I do love about this colorway in comparison to like the 991 V2 that released before this one, that colorway was very similar to this one, but that one in my opinion looked too much of a regular GR sneaker. This one here adds more blue, makes the overall colorway pop even more. You will find a lot of reflective materials on this colorway. The reflective materials here on the toe box, I'm kind of like, not a huge fan of that because it is true. It is going to wrinkle very easily compared if it was, leather or nubuck material. So that's kind of one thing to consider or think about. 993 model number here on the lateral side. Clear heel stabilizer with the New Balance branding there. The midsole does have a nice two-tone color. It is more like a beige towards the back of the shoe, and then towards the forefoot, it is more of a cream color, which I do like a lot. These feature Absorb. For the cushioning system, you also have Absorb DTS here as well. On the outsole, you have a mostly gray outsole with a little bit of cream there exposed. You have this line going through in the Knicks blue color. There, a little bit of pop of orange in the New Balance color. And these also have the endurance feature on this outsole. The sock lining on these is a light gray. The insoles is in a cream color with the pop of orange there on the logo. The left shoe has the Madison Square Garden Kith co-branding there on the insoles of the left shoe. When it comes to sizing with the 993, I recommend you go a half a size down from your regular size, or if you already own several Made in USA New Balance sneakers, then definitely go with that size. If you can try these in person, definitely try to do that. My regular size is a size 10, and with a 993, I go half a size down. So my final thoughts on this collaboration is, of course, anytime Kith works on a New York's inspired colorway, I'm definitely gonna pay attention. And once again here, I feel like they knocked it out of the park. Not only that, but they also use one of my favorite Made in USA New Balance sneakers in the 993. Not only does the 993 look great in my opinion, but it's also one of the most comfortable, just regular lifestyle or in general sneakers that you could ever buy in my opinion. Obviously, I've never tried every single pair of sneakers out there, but at least in my collection, the 993 is a go-to when it comes to all day comfort. Like if I know I'm gonna be walking a lot or traveling, a 993 is definitely a pair of sneakers that I always consider because it is so comfortable. As far as the colorway, especially the color blocking on this pair, I would say right now, this will probably be my favorite one out of all the Madison Square Garden themed sneakers that Kith has done so far. You know, I do have the 99 AV6, but honestly, I think this color blocking looks better in my opinion. The 991 V2 definitely had a shot, but I feel like that one was a little bit too simple and like 2GR-ish for me. And I think that they did a better job here with the 993. And I think it's primarily because of the blue mesh that they added on these. I do like how the midsole looks with the, you know, beige cream colors on the midsole. So that kind of gives it kind of like a pre-aged look overall. And it's a 993, so it's definitely gonna kind of have the edge over those two other models because, like I said, the 993 for me is so comfortable. So I do love what they did here. There was also an apparel line, and basically the whole storytelling behind this release is kind of comparing the 1982-1983 season to the 94-95 season. The 82-83 season, what makes, you know, that season special to Ronnie Fieg is that that is a time frame where he was born. I'm not sure exactly what year it was, but also that year or that season, the Knicks, they were rocking a navy reddish jersey. The star of that team was Bernard King. Going into the future, 94-95 season, one of the best seasons the Knicks have had in, I don't know, over 30 years. That year, the Knicks lost to the Indiana Pacers after being up 3-1. The star of that team was Patrick Ewing. We all know, go on YouTube, look at the highlights. Ewing missed a game-tying layup. Luckily for me, I was too young at the time and I was starting to get into basketball, and my team was the Chicago Bulls at the time. I was a, you know, Jordan fan like most kids were at the time. So I didn't feel that pain at that time. You know, I didn't become a Knicks fan, just so you guys know. I didn't become a Knicks fan until the 1999 season. So yeah, I gladly did not see that. So I'm good, you know, I'm good. But the apparel line was really, really good. One of my favorite pieces of that apparel line is the Patrick Ewing vintage tee. I really like that piece, but I decided to pass on it in general because I got the sneakers. I am going to the Garden to see the Knicks on December 5th. If they have that t-shirt at the Garden, most likely I'm gonna buy it. But overall, the apparel, all the other accessories were really, really cool. And once again, just Kith and Ronnie, you know, they just find a way to really deliver nice stuff. So that's it for me, guys. Hopefully this video brought you a detailed look of the New Balance 993 in collaboration with Kith in this Madison Square Garden themed colorway. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this particular colorway, or do you like the navy pair more? Like always, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. Follow me on Instagram, Threads, TikTok at Guy and Kicks. That's it, guys. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.